Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches, Series 11. During the month of March, when the series was actually happening, I was doing lives and building page kits with you. And now I have a little bit more time, and so we're going to actually create the layouts. So today I'm working with day 4, which is a sketch by the lovely Janet Fritz from Galaxy Girl Creations. And I've got some Shadney Etsy goodies to work with, along with the pool party collection from Echo Park. All of this is a tad, like not the Shadney stuff, but the collections that I'm working with are not the newest because of the fact that I am in the middle of a year-long spending freeze. And so I'm trying to use up my stuff. But it's great because it gives me the opportunity to work with my stash. Okay, it's fine. We are going to work with, I had the page kit already created and I put it all together because I didn't want to lose the papers. So let me get rid of this part. So I made the page kit with these papers here and these photos of the kids playing in the pool. I grabbed this pattern paper and this pattern paper, and then this one as the main background, large slice there, along with the floral. That being said, when I created this page, I was even questioning to myself if it would have been smarter of me to pick the papers out first and then decide on my photos. So that being said, I'm going to try to use these photos, but if they don't work, I'm going to pull in some other ones. So I'm not focusing in on my photos. I'm going to try and focus in on creating the layout based off of the sketch with the collection. I might pull in a different pattern paper if it doesn't work. We will see. But I'm going to get you on fast forward and we are going to get this layout started. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is cut on the diagonal first to figure out that spacing and where it's going to go. I do think about trimming it. However, I love the look of a torn edge, the organicness of it and all of that. It's just my jam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know what I'm going to do on the other piece of paper. We'll figure it out eventually, but at least I've got this one done. And now I'm going to actually trim with my trimmer the other edge. I didn't really know how to do this completely correctly. So my assumption is you would just cut like a corner and it should fit. It does. There's a tiny gap from when I place it, but my photos will end up covering it up. So it's not like you can see it anyways. No biggie. But that is how I'm going to get those two pieces of pattern papers in. I love the look of it. I did decide that I think the best look for this will be to rotate it so that it's on, the photos are going horizontal. I'm really bad with my directions. I decide to go horizontal with my photos. I just like the look. So I'm just like rotating the sketch basically. I also like the way that the patterns fall. I feel like it's more pleasing to my eye. I am going to trim my photos down to be 3x4s. I do kind of see that in the sketch as those photos being like that. They're just pool photos and the background is just our backyard. So I didn't feel like it was missing a bunch. Plus I was able to kind of cut out the other kids in the background. So it just focused in on each one of them like that. I'm going to do some layering here. And my first plan is to do a layer of the white and then a layer of the green. Love that. You can see it jumped ahead a bit. Sorry about that. I simply just did the 3 photos with Nora being so hyper focused. I made her the middle photo and I also placed that one up with some fun foam. So that is how I followed the sketch. And then down at the bottom where you see in the sketch, there's those couple pieces of scraps with that circular element. I decided to pull in the waves from my Shadney Etsy goodies. And I just kind of mimicked, pool waves. And that's how I made that work. Then Nora's helping me out decorating and figuring out where some pieces are going to go. I kind of just played and figured out what I could work with. I do also grab a piece of wood veneer that is like a beach chair or a lounge chair. I thought that was the perfect type of vibe there. The surfboard, nothing to do with being in, we don't have a surfboard, but it just fit the vibe.
Nora really wanted to obviously get a pool piece on there, which I did as well, but I wasn't exactly sure where I was going to place it. And then I'm going to go through the embellishments, like the ephemera pack, and try to find some pieces that I can make work. So I grabbed the 2 tags and I tore them so it's just a pop of color. And because I use glue to get my photos and my mats down, I didn't think about, hey, Christy, you're going to want to layer underneath. So I literally had to just find where they could fit in. And right above Nora was that place. So that's where those got placed. And then I will find a couple other little pieces that fit. I did find this one that you see coming up now that I'm going to tear in half and put onto each side. I felt like that was just a good way of extending the layout and spreading it farther across the page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm not sure if I add anything else this round. I really was just trying to play and use this collection up. It's, I think, a year or 2 old now. It's not super old, but it's old enough. And it's kind of my last collection that's full on like summer themed. So I really have hopes of killing this and finishing it up so that when I'm done with my spending freeze and I really look at what I need, if summer stuff is that, I can go ahead and purchase a new summer collection. I am going to finish it off by adding a little strip at the top and then a couple of little word phrases. I think I added a couple stickers as well, and I cover up, there's something that says cool in the pool with a flamingo, and I cover that up. But all in all, I think that this layout turned out really well. I'm really pleased with it. I loved following the sketch, and it's nice to be able to finally go ahead and work with these sketches after building all those page kits. You can also see I did end up adding the pool. I added it down at the bottom by the waves. I thought that was the perfect finishing touch. All right, guys, here's a look at my finished layout. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.